I used to hate the color of my skin. It started as a lecture from my middle school friend, which over time became ingrained and disturbing. They started commenting on the photos I posted on my social media when they think my skin looked lighter. Well, I don't know if this was still a joke when it started to make me feel insecure. From down under in Australia, there's a girl named Amy Everett, a 14-year-old girl that committed suicide after being a target of cyberbullying. Ladies and gentlemen, cyberbullying is the behavior of repeatedly communicating aggressive messages to inflict harm or discomfort toward the targeted victim through social media. Sometimes, bullies don't know the consequences of their action. To me, they cause insecurity. To Amy, death. Honorable judges, lecturers, ladies and gentlemen, I am Vannessa from Polytechnic Tonggak, Equator, Pontianak. I stand here boldly to speak on behalf of the victims of cyberbullying, not just to condemn, but more productively to share with you the causes and the solutions to this issue. First, let us discuss the motives of cyberbullying. The founding director of the Anti-Bullying Center in Trinity College, Dublin, Professor Mona Omar and colleagues found out that mainly people commit cyberbullying because they have low self-esteem. This happens because they think that bullying others may increase their popularity. As a result, they think people may perceive them as a powerful person, which eventually makes them feel powerful. Moreover, anonymity that the social media platform these days offer also exacerbates this condition, which increases the number of cyberbullying significantly. Why is it so? That social psychologist Tom Postmates and colleagues stated that this behavior is shaped by the social identity of the group. So, anonymity allows them to have an uncontrolled room to comment on everything without restraint, because people will not know their real identity. One important point to remember is that uncontrolled freedom will cause anarchy. You are black. You are fat. You are not belong to this world anymore. Looking at these sentences in the comment section is problematic. Why? One, it is not ethically right to be spoken to anyone. Two, they strike directly at the psychology of the victim. For most of us, this may be a simple case, but it actually has more serious impacts. Ladies and gentlemen, what are they? Cyberbullying will eventually lead to mental health problems such as anxiety, depression, and hopelessness. In the worst case scenario, this will lead to death, just like what happened to Amy Everett. Ladies and gentlemen, now let us talk about the solutions. The first one is the preventive solution. We need to understand that we cannot have full control of all people in the world. Therefore, it is fair to say we cannot omit cyberbullying from this world. So, preventive approach is actually not about changing people, but it is about changing our mindset about cyberbullying. The mindset that we need to insist on ourselves are: people that bully us don't even know about us that well. They don't even care about us. So just let them say whatever they want. Even if they attack our physical appearance, I know that it hurts. So make peace with yourself. Self-acceptance is the key. 2. Improve social media literacy. so that you can make better consideration before you post something to the public. Because one thing to note is that the internet is a public space without a limit. We may not be able to change that public space, but we can control the space we have within us. Moving on to the corrective solution for the victims of cyberbullying. You need to realize that there are still a lot of people who love you purely. For example, your best friend, your father, and your mother. So, focus more on them. Even if they cannot give you any suggestions, they still can give you calmness and accompany you. Remember to never reply. Cyberbullies are looking for an emotional response. But if you refuse to give them anything to go on, they are left with one-sided communication. Lastly, focus on yourself by having social media detox. Do something fun, like going for a holiday with your loved ones. By doing this, you will eventually get distracted from all of those bullies, and you will focus more with the positive vibes your beloved ones provide. This will heal you. Ladies and gentlemen, by now we can safely establish that cyberbullying is harmful. I hope we can stand strong together to realize the solution that I am offering in this speech. To prevent mental harm, to prevent that, to prevent another any effort.